very silly. Oh, I'm early. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Feeling any better? What's up, coffee can? Well, that's good to hear. Live from Maine. It's Saturday night. The cough is the worst part. That's what lingers, and that's what can turn into a bacterial infection. That's the way those things get you. It starts out with a virus, and then the virus causes an infection. Well, that's true. It is Sunday in Ireland. Coffee can, where'd you say you were? Colorado. Cool. I'm probably closer to Ireland than Colorado. And by the way, my wife is here tonight and she'll hear me calling somebody coffee can, which I still find to be pretty hilarious. Who are you talking to? Oh, coffee can. She says she's heard me say weirder things. Oh, good stuff. Right. We're back in Murkwater today, so gonna try to make this a whole building. Well, I don't know who Joshua Graham is, but I'm glad you enjoyed it. I got the sorry, the ghost wire glitch in for my railings. So we have those now. Oh, okay. I got you now. Yeah, it's been a while since I played New Vegas. Okay, yeah, I remember it now. It's been a long time since it came out. So that's probably longer than you've been alive. Okay, we need raider poles. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, probably at least 3. Yeah, I remember it now that you mention it. All right. Got to get situated since we were in the vault last night. Where's all my stuff? Where's all my stuff? There we go. No, that's not the one I wanted. Well, maybe it is. See if we can get this up here. I might use the ashtray, but we'll see. Okay. I see. I think I'll try the ashtray. Oh, right. Oh, I still got the words up. Oh, I do that. I do that too much. I forget. There we go. That's got to look better now. I hope new people didn't see that and they're like, is he going to leave that up the whole time? Nah. I'm not. Alright. I think the poll... Oh. It's not letting me do it. I need to get a little farther away. Alright. Oh no, I wanted it the opposite way. A little higher, not a little lower. Hey Noodle, what's up? Well, we finished the voting for next round. Visitor Center won. Sometimes we throw up polls for the name of the store. So if we can find some ideas, we had some ideas for the name of the gun store. So if we can get some names for the gun store, I think we can yeah, I mean we have plenty of time. I think there were a couple good ones. I just forget what they were. Do you think we can Schiller drop the Raider polls? No, they don't stay on them, do they? They've got really weird collision. I want to try it anyway. Somebody had a gun store name, but I guess we'll start from scratch. Let's see if we can pillar drop one of these. Huh. It does, it works. I think that's going to make putting those up there a lot easier. That's really cool. Yeah, I love that. I love it that it worked. Hey. If you put those too far down in the water, you'll lose them. The pillars. Then you gotta group select them out. It's happened to me here 3 times already. Alright. And the rain just won't let up. It will not let up. Oh, you're fine. Don't worry about it. Do what you gotta do. I know. I've lived in places that rained all the time. I lived in Florida about half my life, and I lived in Louisiana for 6 years, and Louisiana was worse than Florida. I mean, it seemed like it was never gonna stop. Yeah, but like the rain in Louisiana and the rain in Ireland, those aren't the same things. I mean, they just aren't the same thing, let me tell you. I'm talking about buckets on your head and sideways rain. Yeah, I didn't think too much of the storms in Ireland. They were no big deal. I've been to Ireland. I'm not being dismissive of like storms in general. They can be bad anywhere. I know that. But I'm just saying, not really. You got to go down to Louisiana and see some proper hurricanes. Man, I love the Schiller rug drop for the Raider poles. That works really well. That's good stuff. I've been through a lot of hurricanes. A lot of hurricanes. All right, I need the campfire. Maine has a different kind of storm. We're about to get one of those. Wow, that is so cool that the Raider pole, the rug drop works for the Raider poles. That made that really, really easy. Delighted to have found that out. The weather right now is lethal, I want to say. It is below 0 Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is in Celsius. I used to be able to do the conversion. So like 32 degrees Fahrenheit is 0 Celsius. And we're below 0 Fahrenheit. So it's a 1.6 conversion, I think. So, okay. So that worked out really well. Oh, I actually probably need some over here. All right, Lindsay did the conversions. She says it's about negative 18 Celsius. Okay, yeah, 17, 18. Depending on what I said. Did I say?
It is 1 below.
Yeah, 1 below, yeah. So yeah, it's cold. And it's going to be negative 10 tonight. That's the low tonight. And that's not wind chill, that's just the temperature. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't been hungry, so. So 10 below Celsius is what? Negative.
10 below Fahrenheit is negative 23.3.
So it's going to be negative 23 Celsius tonight. You're right, it is cold. I can't even take the dog out in that, like, just to pee real quick. But, like, her feet'll bleed if I'm out too long. So all she's gonna get that she's not gonna get to eat again. Tonight, because I'm not taking her out in that. It's a bit much. That's a very British thing to say. It's a bit much. It's like classic British understatement. It's a bit much. If you mean completely effing horrible, then yeah. That is so cool with the Raider poles. I absolutely love it. It's so cool with the Schiller drop. How neat, huh? A bit much on a Tuesday, isn't it? I might have to use the campfire for the other ones. It keeps trying to make me do that. All right. That's okay. I mean, technically, I'm the one with the accent. I mean, English people, English, right? English people started English. So. Which has an interesting history, right? is a Germanic language, but was heavily influenced by the French after the Battle of Hastings in 1066. And that is why English has so many French words. Even though it's a Germanic language, it has a lot of French words. It's interesting because the aristocracy of France... Hey, Funkberries, what's up? I was given a history lesson. The aristocracy of France only saw the meat products. So all of our names for the produced meat, like poultry and mutton and beef, come from the French. But the words for the animals come from the Germanic languages. Chicken, cow, pig. Interesting. Swine. I'm glad Funkberry showed up because I forgot to tell everybody about the link. The link at the top is an absolutely wonderful, wonderful build. Tango also posted it, but I watched it and I thought it was just tremendous. What an amazing build. So check out Funkberry's build. You won't regret it. It's got like a classic old school RPG style to it. Just fantastic. What a build. So I did want to, that's the link of the day. So please do check that out. It's a good one. I always say, if I watched it all the way through and I watched it on normal speed, you got me. Man, I'm just having trouble getting that one over there. Nah, you built it and it was amazing. I think it's a real hit. Noodle, that would be much too easy. That would be called like exercising my critical thinking skills. Don't ask me to do that. Well, the ball track support would be too high, so I can't use that. So what about like one of these? Okay, concrete, yeah. Ball track's too tall. Do I have a concrete pillar out? I don't think so. What a strange person. That's the best English you're getting out of me. I know. It wasn't pretty good. Lindsay is really good at the accents. I just muck through it as best as I can. I think she is. Aren't you from Surrey, Noodle? Is that where you... I'm sorry, I forget some of the English towns and where they are. Right. I knew it was in there somewhere. Which one of these did I do? Oh, I need to... Well. This is an awkward piece, isn't it? I wish that I could see around the corner. It didn't work. Well, I think I'll try something else. I don't like... The concrete pillar is too tall. So I'm going to try something new. Oh yeah, smaller rug might do it. The concrete pillar is just so unwieldy to me. I just do not like it. It's just a giant square that takes up so much room. I can never see anything. Alright. I wish that it would go on this pole. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Yes, but the ball track support is too tall. Let's try it and see. But it might not. I might have to do the extra step for these. Yeah, all right. Let us do it anyway. Yeah, I won't forget. I will not forget, I promise. Let's see if I remember how to do this. I never have to do it this way. All right. Yeah, look at, they have such weird collision. Thanks. Yeah. I was hoping I'd remember and not look like a fool. Whoa. It went down to the pits of hell. That's another thing. They drop differently with the small rugs than they do with the big rugs, which is really weird. Like, I don't even know where it went. Oh well. Oh, did I? No, I didn't. I deleted the rug. Or did I? Oh, okay. Is that what I did? Okay. Well, that makes more sense now. Much better. That's what I get for trying to talk and build at the same time. I would like to get one right there. And I think that'll be enough. Let's see what we want to do with this room. We'll see what we want to do with that room. And this room I think is pretty much done. Also, I wanted to do some more. Hey, Awesome, what's up? I wanted to do some more with the gun store and try to get a giant wall of guns right here. Like this, only more. So that's what we'll try to do. And then we can start on the rope bridge after I finish this building up and put the gun display. Let's also try to think of some names for the gun store so I can put a poll up. No rush on it, but Bog Blasters is pretty good. It's got pun potential. Super Soakers. Dog meat, come here.
Heads up.
Super Soakers is Lindsay. She just called it out. I didn't.
Here.
Come on, dog. I don't know where the dog is. Stuck up there. Oh, right here.
Head over there. Hold position.
Did we need No, we never call a bog a toilet. It's just a swamp. Did we need anything else in here? I feel like there was something else I was going to put in here. And I completely forgot what that might have been. Oh, I also want to assign a settler to the gun store. Hey Tracy, what's up? Okay, so that's what we're doing. And it's just this rain. I'm gonna have to make more fireworks. Goopy guns. Well, let's keep throwing them out there. We'll make a poll when we get like 4 good ones. You'll live. I'm quite confident of that. Now let's slide this back a tad. I just needed one more raider pole in that corner. Okay. Oh, I see what you mean, Noodle. I get you. I get you. Hey, Media Man, what's up? Oh, yeah. This one time at build camp. Well, yeah, it was. It's so dumb that it just turns green. Fine, I'll put it here. I go on people's streams when I see them, but I rarely seem to see them. Mossy munitions. Well, we can throw up a poll when we're satisfied that we've got ones that were, you know, that want to live forever. Boo on AI. Boo. Come on, people. We can think. We don't need that. I just refuse to give up. That's kind of like my whole life. Alright. Now it won't turn green. There's something there. You know what? I wonder... It just won't do it. And I wish we could have like more than 10 seconds of sun. But that's Fallout 4 for you. Yeah, I've never played Fortnite, and it's safe to say that I never will. You can put that one in the bank, make a lot of money betting on that one, because that's probability 1.0. Sorry, audience, if that's your jam. I was already like 40 when that came out, and I was like, I'm too fogyish for that.
Too fogyish.
Listen to my nephew yell that he doesn't have the right masks and all this stuff, and I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm just old school. I played Halo and Call of Duty and the Battle Royale stuff just really doesn't do it for me. Yeah, it's at the edge of the settlement, that's why. Good. Duh. Alright, well. Whatevs. Right? Yeah, awesome. People probably won't like that. I don't care if it's the best one, I'm not using it. I'm pulling rank. Marsh munitions I could live with. Looks pretty good though, even without the corner one. I think we can live with it. How close are we to the edge? Huh. Yeah, I like a moist carrot cake, but I'm not going to name my store that. It's where I draw the line. Yeah, I think this corner is just going to have to hang a little bit. Hey, Lancer, what's up? So just to recap, we have no poll today yet until we get some store names, and we have a real nice settlement build link up. If you haven't seen that one, a lot of you probably already have because it's the one Tango posted. But for those of you who are maybe watching out there, it's a great build. And I say side with mod. That's my vote. What about the rest of you? Who did you side with? Burt Bog Bullets. Well, after you all throw a bunch out, I'm going to ask in a little bit, and I'm going to be like, all right, what stuck with everybody? All right. Oh, the Swamp of Sadness. He said Artex munitions.
I like that.
Oh gosh, except for one thing. One thing you have to think about is that ammunition is a really long word for our neon. Ammo would work. Ammo would work. The Swamp of Sadness. No, we just call that Washington, D.C. around here. All right. All right. Minneapolis. Wait, Duchess, are you in Minnesota? No, I thought you were in Pittsburgh. Or maybe you're from there. All right. Okay, I wanted to try... Fallout 3 is awesome. It's not political to say that Washington, D.C. sucks. I mean, the people are great. I'm just talking about, you know, politician lowercase p in general. We can all agree with that. That's a universal. All right, these snap, right? Yeah, these snap. There were a couple up there that I did think had a lot of merit. We could even just call... I could make another store, like a clothing store or something. We could actually just try to call it Sadness of the Swamp. Well, we don't call toilets bogs over here. So the joke, I'm afraid, is lost on us. Or at least me. All right. Raiders regrets. I'd have to scroll up. There were a couple good ones. Mojave, that's pretty far away, dude. I don't know if you're up on any American geography, but we're about 2,500 miles away from the Mojave Desert. Man, I do love to fall off the side of my own structures. You could say it's my superhero power. Meyer Arms, okay. I like where that's going, the idea. I'll leave this up here. We're gonna have to make some fence. He'll probably, I mean, I don't want to presume. He's been coming along a little bit later, but you know, there's nothing that says anybody actually has to be here every day. I won't take that for granted ever, I promise. Yeah, I didn't ever saw a video today. Yeah, I always check. I actually have an alarm set for him. I never saw one. I checked multiple times after the usual time. It happens. I mean, one of these days I'm actually not going to have a stream one night and people will probably be like, what happened? Nothing, dude. I just didn't do it. Yeah, Utah to Vegas. I mean, the game's not to scale, my friend. That's probably like going from Ireland to like Czechoslovakia. Or it's not called that anymore, sorry, Czech Republic. Showing my age. Slovak Republic and, you know, Czech Republic. Epic quest for cake, that's right. Professional wrestling. I've already done that. Not for a while though. Yeah, I mean, I went all over Europe. There's nothing that says you can't go all over North America. I got a Eurail pass. I went all around when I was a bit younger. Hey, MN4. Mud, blood, and guts. Mud, blood. Mud, comma, blood. Because I'm thinking Harry Potter right now. Oh, yeah. Come on, green. Give me green. Give me green. I had it. I got greedy. And this is how Bethesda gods punish you when you get greedy. Alright. Find it again. There we go. There we go. Well, it's behind it, but whatever. We can see it on the outside. Now I gotta do a oh, I should have made it 3 long anyway. Do a corner one. No problem, Lancer. greedy for the green. All right. Yep, gotta learn when to take what they give you. Gonna have to make some fireworks here soon. They're killing me with the rain today. Just killing me. Oh yeah, there we go. Done and done. We can do another corner there. Maybe right there, okay. It was nice out for 10 seconds. That's exactly right. That's about all they're gonna give us today. It's like when we were building in Somerville, when everybody was building in Somerville for the challenge. Floating G car? I'm pretty sure that was Phoenix with the baseball launcher as the wheels. Oh, I think we're on the corner here again. Yep, it's not gonna let me. Alright. How about if I do this? Why do I care about getting my rug back? I've never seen Night at the Roxbury, so I wouldn't have picked up on that one. Alright, let's get some lighting up there. Although we don't want to backlight the guards, we want a front light going out. So maybe just conventional lighting. Maybe spotlights. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, spotlights. If these will even go on. They're pretty tricky. They do not like cooperating. And they do not like it if you try to use the bumpers either. I don't think they could have. They're pretty tough to use. To place, rather. Yeah, I'm gonna make a switch. If you put them on a switch and then you You can toggle it on and off and they'll come back on. I guess I'll just Wi-Fi glitch it over here. Right, that's my 19-year-old cat that I've had almost half my life. Oh yeah, she is a sassy cat. Yeah, it is. For sure. Hmm. Well, now I can't wire glitch that one. Maybe if I get it just right. Or I'll just jump. That's my favorite. Or oh. No, I don't want to use that because it's Wasteland Electricians. Hmm. Yeah, let's make it look crappy. Whoa. We can probably assign some settlers now. Oh, we definitely need some turrets too. Oh no. It's one of those things, I had it. Minigun is a really impractical gun. I don't think I'll be assigning too many of those. Whoa. Alright. Let's get a turret by our electricity. Alright, we are a little over an hour in. So I wanted to say hello to everybody out there that might be watching. A few people. Feel free to come in the chat and say hey. We do like it when that happens. And if you've enjoyed the stream, liking it and subscribing to the channel are really helpful for small channels like mine. I have a day job. We just do this for fun. And if you'd like to see more streams or more of this stream, you can hit the notification button and join us whenever. Pretty much most nights these days. We have the Friday and Sunday stream that's scheduled, and we do the bigger build there, which right now is Vault 88. And then we do smaller settlements in between, and we vote on those. And my Murkwater won the last one, and Visitor Center won the next one. So we will be going to the Visitor Center after this. That should be a fun one. I haven't done a proper one there. Thank you. All right. And so what are we doing here? Well, we are going to build these two structures, which are tribute builds, actually. This one I used Tango and Cap's Smuggler's Den, and that one over there I used Fallout Myth's security tower. And I kind of adapted them to the terrain, you know, added a few things, but they were kind of, you know, those guys have been super supportive of me, and I just wanted to do that. Well, most people don't get on until later. Like right now, even is pretty slow. But I do take the Europeans into consideration. So I did do the ghost wire glitching. I finished that up off screen because, you know, it's a crashy technique. But we're going to build a rope bridge across the way. Caps in the ass is pretty good. All right, chat. How many of the gun store names stuck out to everybody there? All right, we got the surveillance in here and upstairs. So we'll go around. And we got to put something in here. All right, did we have any others? Artex ammo I think is really good. Do we have any others we want to put in the poll next to that? Let's see. This was 1, 2, 3, 4. I can go 5 high, probably. No. Earlier in the chat, was there anything that stuck out to anybody? There was mud, blood, and that was a good one. What was that? Mud, blood, and bullets. I do have to get that on the side of a building. I think I could. So we got Artex ammo, mud, blood, and bullets. Was there anything else that I can't remember? There were a couple early on that were both really good.
My contribution is
Super soakers. And there was another one. Oh, boomsticks! I missed that one. Ooh, that's very good. So I want to put Artex ammo, mud, blood, and guts, boomsticks, and a fourth one. All right, let's do a trick here with these racks. First, we got to put the guns on them. We're going to make a whole wall out of gun racks. I don't know. Yeah, it probably is a lot, that much weight. I just carry everything I have. This character really is only for building, so I don't really do anything else with it. Get Shrek'd. I think I missed that one as well. I am making a giant gun wall. Yeah, feel free to use any of these on your own stuff if you'd like. That's perfectly fine. Let's add I'm typing in a poll. I don't know. Why not call it that? But mostly because I don't want to. We can have more than one round. Let's see which of these do well. Let's see how these do against each other. I don't use Facebook. I don't support Meta Corporation. Funkberries only 30. Well, Awesome and Noodle were used to being the babies around here. They're 35, I want to say. Yeah, they are good choices. Okay, let's see if I can get this. Yeah, you're just a baby though. You almost don't count as a person. I'm being honest. I mean, these gun racks can be finicky. There we go. All right. I'm just kidding. You're a person. More or less. It doesn't have anything to do with being Irish. Let's just say your best years are ahead of you. And that goes for you too, Funkberries. 30, you're just starting to get into the good years. Just starting. Really, things don't start cooking. The good stuff doesn't start happening really until your 40s. All right. There's our giant gun wall, part 1. Yeah, Funkberries, trust me, the better years are ahead. The 20s are a big pile of crap with some good parts in between, but mostly crap. 30s start to get better. Good stuff happens in your 30s. 40s are great, and honestly, I'm 52. Best year yet. Hey, Detour, what's up? Oh, he's joining the 4. Oh, yeah, buddy. Yeah, 40s are good. I've never ridden a horse. I did have cars with carburetors and manual transmission, though. Still do, actually. I mean, I have a, you know, I've had these cars for a long time. They're not my daily driver, but there's like a, what do we have outside? We have an 83 Honda. That's a real nice car. A couple old 80s Porsches. There's 3 BMWs out there, ranging from 76 to 88. There's a Jeep, which is I've had for like 14 years. No, wait, 12 years. Oh, the Volvo, that's right. And a broken down Prius, but that's not especially cool or anything. It just decided not to stop anymore. It'll go. Some sort of ABS module, I think, went out, or maybe, I don't know, something like that. Or it could just be a sensor, it could be wiring. I don't know. I'm not tracing it down. Yeah, really, your 30s are just starting to become who you're going to be. There's a great David Bowie quote, you know, getting old is just becoming the person you were meant to be, something like that. Well, I agree with that. Yeah, Bowie was a genius. That's for sure. Alright, I guess they're gonna make me do this twice. Whatever. Maybe I can snap them in there. Great grandpa style. Let's see if it'll just snap. Yeah, excellent, 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 excellent. I could fit some more actually. Come on, you know you want to do it. Just snap. There. Boom. Look at that wall of guns.
Wow.
Haha. Wow, a bomb? That's nuts. Thanks, Funkberries. I appreciate it. I can sound like I'm in a cave or an old analog mic when I get a drink. Yeah, interlocking gun thing. Thanks, Noodle. Thanks, everybody. Let's see if I can get it in there now. And that's almost a "that's what she said" joke, but you know. All right. Let's get the small. I used it for the rugs. I want to keep that there. I feel like I might need it later. So let's make another one. Hey, Blinn, what's up? It's the pancake man.
Looking for trouble, huh?
I saw your short today about the Raider tournament in the castle. My question is, though, how do we know that the Raiders will keep the contract? Oh, it clipped into the... that means I probably got to bring that out or over. Otherwise, that looks really good. Of course, we could try to improvise. Nah, I'm going to reload it. Pancake man. Going great, actually. Just working on this gun wall. Yeah, yeah, I guess I could have done that. Hey, Chris, what's up? How you doing? Had a rough week, huh? All right, awesome, thanks. Why would I do that? That would be too easy. Um, but they're all the same length. Huh. Okay, let's try. This way. And I think that I can do this. Oh, yeah. Doing excellent, Chris. Doing ceilings. Ah, ceilings are arm killers. Well, I'm glad you found a good car. It's good to hear. Well, I think we can put some pistols up here, yeah? Just a couple pistols. If it'll let me. Nope, I'll have to... I'll have to do this. Put the pistol in it. And then come back forward, move it back over. Yeah, we're going to get a lot of snow. We are going to get a whole bunch of snow. That's tomorrow night, though. Tonight, we just have like way sub-zero temps, so we're not going anywhere. Not going anywhere. All right, we got a couple more. Wall of guns. Can put something here too. I think I might just put a poster there. Inch an hour, wow. Yeah, I mean, the storm's gonna hit, like... See you, Emma, at M4. Take it easy. An inch an hour, yeah, it's gonna be tough. Yeah, but tonight, yeah, we're just... we're not getting it till tomorrow night. So you guys are getting it a day early down there. Let's see, it's definitely below 0 right now here. The high today was only like 5 degrees. Something like that. 7, 5. So it looks like Mud, Blood, and Guts is winning the poll over Artex Ammo, Boomsticks, and Super Soakers. So I'm fine with that one. It's good. It's really good, actually. Yeah. Yeah. You'd have to explain that one. Isn't it funny how we say the 20s and everybody really means like the 1920s, but we're in the 20s right now?
It's saying it for 100 years.
We used to always talk about decades when I was younger. They were important. Now, not so much now. Nobody says, oh, it was the 20, because like when you got to the 00s, it all went away because no one was saying the aughts or the 00s. Alright, I think this place is good to go. Guess we could make a door, but nah. Kind of like it like that. Oh, we need to put something in there. All right. Actually, that's not working. Oh. Actually wanted the smaller one. Shovel, like snow shovels? Yeah, it's... We own like 8 snow shovels. What do you think, Detour? Want to do a little drop-in of the sandbags? Yeah, we were just watching Construction Pete on the TV today. That is definitely not what I wanted. Wall art, sandbag wall art. Nope. Funny though. That one looks good. I didn't mind the sandbag wall art, but it was over my poster. All right, Funkberries, thanks. Have a good night if we don't see ya. Hey KC, what's up? Terrible. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Try to keep the water out. I love the settlement ambush kit. It's a lot of fun. Excuse me. Oh yeah, that works very well. I think I'm gonna set up a couple over here too. Try to make it look like they're trying to keep it away from the door here. Yeah, clear weather shells. That's what clear weather shells do. There's a lot of different kinds of fireworks. You can make any of the storms too. Oh man, I forgot to get cloth today. Oh well. Old-fashioned way. All right, I will check. Yeah, it's definitely about -8 here. Yeah, it's pretty cold. All right, Detour. See you later. All right. I forget which merchant sells cloth. I know. Oh, all right. No problem, Lancer. Absolutely fine. Just glad to have you whenever you can get into the chat. Otherwise, hey man, enjoy your night. So I have 51 of them. Yeah, that's one. Becky Fallon. That's right. Okay, thanks. Yeah, I'll have to make that one in my next stop so I can dupe some. I duped everything else and I forgot about cloth. What game is that, Lancer? JFK, I buy out like probably 10 to 12 different merchants on the reg. I just make a big old round. So what is tow about? Just towing stuff? The Outer Worlds. You mean the first one? Oh, the second one. I haven't played the second one. I really like the first one. When you can get the fog and sunset or sunrise on this game, you can get some beautiful shots. Like that. Let's get a couple screenshots while we have this. Alright, that was too good to pass up. I had to get a couple of those. Yeah, I make a round of pretty much every vendor that matters, and I trade them purified waters for their whole inventory. That's why I have over 1,000,000 caps in my inventory right now. It's closer to 2 million probably. Hey, Awesome, what's up? Yeah, we got some good screenshots. A couple of them. I'll post them on the community feed. Oh, that's a good one too. Okay, I gotta get that one. Turn my display back down. All right, we have to do something with this room right here. Oh my. Suffer indeed. Nope. Why is it only snapping on that way? It's not going to do the trick. I just wasted glass. which is always hard to come by. I guess that was the one. All right. So we need to put something in here. So we'll have to think about that and come back to it. Oh, I never have enough glass. Ever, ever, ever. Glass, cloth, and oil. I always need more of it. All right. Oh. Cool, cool. So everybody out there watching, if you'd like to come in and say hi to the chat, we always like that. New people become old people. And if you've enjoyed the stream today, giving it a like and subscribing to the channel are great helps for small channels like mine. I do have a day job and this is just for fun. And if you'd like to see more streams in the future, you can hit notification. And for now, I am going to refill my drink and take a short break. Butter them up, right? I'll be right back. Old lights. Here we go. Whew. We make as much of our food as we can because things are getting rough. We planted a lot of trees, have a small orchard that'll eventually bear fruit, and a garden outside. Anything we can do. If you turn on the news, they're like, we fixed inflation, but like, it doesn't look like it, but thanks. Wow, we finally got a sunny view. What is a monkey puzzle tree? I've never heard of that. Okay, I think this is pretty good up here. The stores are done. Now we got to do something crazy. It's just gonna be nuts. Yeah, actually my wife just told me what it was. I was like, oh. I did not know that. Prehistoric tree. Well, I didn't even know what that was. I figured it meant something, but break time's over. Oh, thank you. I'll probably forget. I'll probably forget to take those off about 93% of the time, maybe even more. Okay, we want to come off the center of this and we want to aim for that. Aim for this. And this is going to be tricky, real tricky. Well, I don't look at the I don't look at OBS. I look at my Xbox screen, so I don't see it. Okay, let's think about how many wooden shelves it might take. A lot. Hey Mark, what's up? How you doing? Night Lancer, take it easy. Kids these days, indeed. Oops. It's just a thing we say. There isn't necessarily anything wrong with it. We got an awesome link up today for a build. If y'all haven't checked that one out, you won't regret that. It's pretty awesome. I think the bridge at Grey Garden took about 70 of these. JFK was about a decade before my time. Yeah, 70 of them is a lot. I might not do them all at once, you know. Looks like we're about to name our gun store too. Right? Huh, sometimes you lose your... Actually, no, I don't have any plans for it yet. Don't really know. It has to be the last thing, though, because I need the walls. Yeah, but I need more room. I need more room than what a power armor will hold. To do the things I want to do. I like oatmeal cookies. Oatmeal raisin is my favorite. Where did I put those ball track supports? I knew that was going to happen. If you use 2 power armors, that's fine, but I'm using it for stuff like... I want to hold like 20 shelves at a time to do this bridge. And then I made this whole wall of guns. So I need that kind of space to do some of the stuff I'm doing. So I made that wall. And I made this wall. And then I made, well, this. And I like to throw a bunch of them out. But that's a pretty cool idea to throw 2 power armors together. That's something I'll have to remember. I love raisins. I'll put them on just about anything. Lock him up. I love them. They're great. All right, we can take a quick jaunt around here. Looks like it's clearing up. This was the first thing we built at the settlement. It's called Swamp Things. It's a general store, and it's built around the original structure. So we did a bit of fixing up in here. I like raisins too. I can just eat a whole bag of raisins. They're so good. And here's our meat cooler we made. And here's our store. And our display.
Out here, you gotta take things one day at a time.
And then over here. Yeah, we just went up the gun store, but we gotta... This is where we're gonna run the bridge across. All the way across here. It's gonna be a bit of a project. We'll do it in stages. And yeah, got a bathroom down here. Worst bathroom ever. Yeah, and like I said, here's our gun store. Thanks, Noodle. Thanks, Mark. Here's our tower. Down here we have a little surveillance. And in here we have nothing. Haven't decided what to put in here. And our top floor. Good vantage points. Oh yeah, we made a little rowboat thingamajigger. And that's what we built at Murkwater. Hey Mark, we also figured out something cool. You can Schiller rug drop the raider poles into place, which is what I did for the second floor ones. So that was a really useful thing. Hey Barry, what's up? We can do another round if we get a few more names that we liked. Yeah, awesome. The view was really great. I'd like another one. Yeah, it made it really easy, because sometimes they can be finicky. But no, we just Schiller rugged these right into place. Pretty cool. Except for that corner, because it's actually outside the settlement boundary. Which took me way longer to figure out than I'd care to admit. Alright. Let's measure this. Oh, how many shelves do we have there? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 19, 20, 21 maybe? So we would need probably twice that, right? See ya, Mark. All right. Probably not. It's probably 2/3. So we could do 10 more on this side. Kind of start bringing it back up. All right, let's do 10 more of those shelves and then we can move on to something else. Okay, there's one. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. I don't even know what anybody is talking about. I've never heard of any of that. But what we're doing here is trying to angle this back up again to get in between the posts and all of that. Oh, left my shelf behind. Reasonably straight, isn't it? Reasonably straight. Hey Tracy, what's up? It's going to be a rope bridge. Rope / suspension bridge. Have you seen my Grey Garden? Or Somerville? But we actually don't want it to be too straight. We want it to be wonky. Okay, thanks, Noodle. All right, that should work now. You missed some shelves being placed. But yeah, I appreciate it when I get the information. Information. I am not a number, I am a free man. Alright, we can test that out, make it daylight-ish. Yeah, everybody's frozen tonight. It is below 0. My hands are cold. Something like that.
I'm just so hungry all the time.
Alright, so there's a couple different ways you can do this bridge. But let's see if it is the right length, at least. And what we'll do is, the thing is we can't ghost wire until it's in place, because ghost wires don't travel with your group select, if that makes sense. So we'll have our old trusty friends here, and we'll probably have 6 of these. And we can place them now, but so you kind of it's not perfect. Also, in my modded sanctuary, I did a little bit more of a sophisticated bridge. using like a real life plan, but the no mods ones, a little tougher to pull off. Because I don't have enough horizontal stuffs. We have to keep it down. My cat's trying to sleep. Okay, we need to get away from any group selected object. Okay. Let's save. Let's get a hard save. And let's try to put this away in place, maybe. Too many saves. Okay. Oh, it's still probably a little short, isn't it? Also left behind one of my poles. Let's see, what do we think? 5 more of those? All right. Yeah, we might have to move those too. So, okay, 5 more. Oh, here's 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like our store is about to get a name. I can name that before we go. All right, let's calm down there, buddy. I can't tell if people are joking or not, but let's just keep it chill, all right? Kids these days, right? Well, I don't have any kids, so I'm kind of keeping it that way. Right. Lindsay's got 2 daughters, and they're delightful. 35. Your kid's the same age as Noodle and Awesome. Better to be grandma than a 17-year-old. Man, am I right? I remember 17, believe it or not, and wow, what a tortured existence. So many emotions. All the emotions. And huge emotions. I like my age. This is the best year. They just keep being the best year. I wouldn't go back to teenager for... You couldn't pay me enough. No way. It'll get better though, bud. Trust me. It gets better. And then when you go cut wood, people will actually give you money. Awesome. Yeah, goats would work. I don't know what I do with them in the winter, though. We are planning to get chickens in the spring, so... Well, I'm hilarious, so that happens a lot. I'd like to also throw in charming, witty, handsome, and riveting, clever. I think that fits. Knowledgeable and wise. See, she's doing my job for me. All right. let's see if we have a long enough bridge. What I can always move those anyway, so. And humble, obviously. I do think this works. I do think this works. Let's put it up. Let's do it. Free chicken eggs is the best. And then we could eat the chickens if, you know, times got hard. I know we've been eating wild eggs for years now. Everything in the store sucks. I mean, let's just... Do I have this the right way? Yes. What say you all? Am I getting that right? Oh, should I click it? I don't know. I think I might click it. I did quick save. Dun 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 dun. We got half a bridge. Dun 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 dun. We have 2KC. We've really simplified things as far as our diet goes. We cut out a lot of processed food, anything like that. It's made a big difference. I think I'm going to save it. I think I'm going to save it. Ready? All right, so we will do the, you know, the ghost wire glitch. It does take a lot of work, Awesome. And we also have our own solar array, which has made all the difference in the world. We produce most of our own energy, and reduces reliance on the power companies, who are not our friends. We're working that way, Tracy. As soon as we get a full battery array in, so our solar just goes to batteries and our excess solar goes to batteries and not to the grid, then we can just be a little bit more free. the initial investment for full solar is substantial, but in the meantime, you can get plug-in solar if your state allows it, and that makes a big difference. You can just buy the panels and plug them right into your sockets. It makes a huge difference. A lot of the world already does plug-in solar. Just buy the panels, plug them in your outlets, and then the electricity, you know, goes back to the grid and that you don't use. But, you know, if you do use it, it lowers your electric bills. All right, this is the next step right here. Dun dun dun. It's even longer, isn't it? How many shelves did we use? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So there's 34 shelves there. And we will also run some wires through here as best we can. So it looks like it's tying the loose planks together. So that'll take some time. But, you know, you just do a ghost wire glitch from there to there or whatever. Try to make it look like they're roped together. I don't mind paying taxes. It's just part of being part of a community. Thanks, Awesome. So we need 34 more of these. Yeah, it's good if they do fix the potholes, isn't it? But like, we had to build a dam. The community had to build a dam down by the lake. And so we all had to raise the property taxes a bit to do that. But I mean, so what? It's better than having a lake flood the streets every time it rains. Awesome, yeah. The truth of the truth of the matter is, and this is just a math statement. I'm not judging any community, but here's a little thing to say. We as Americans live outside our means. We just do. And so we actually don't tax enough to maintain the lifestyle that we've chosen as a country. Not even nearly enough. Not middle class, not rich people, not anybody. We don't tax enough. And that's why, you know, our infrastructure is starting to fall apart and stuff like that. Just common sense stuff. I'm not talking about anything else. Just math. So, I mean, to really maintain the lifestyle that we have chosen as a culture, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with wanting a lot of roads and a lot of, you know, fire departments and all that. That's great. But to maintain those things, we actually don't tax enough. And that's obviously an unpopular observation to make. I mean, they can be burdensome. It's true. It is true. They can feel burdensome. I totally identify with that. But to maintain the lifestyle we've chosen as a country, as a culture, we do need to tax more. And that's just for the basics, you know? otherwise there just won't be enough money, and then, you know, we'll be forced to decide anyway. So we actually don't have to do anything. We don't have to change anything. We'll just run out of money and then have to make choices. Yeah, that's true, Duchess, but I'm just saying, in general, I don't want to target anybody or of any, you know, income bracket. I just want to say it's a math thing. We don't have enough money to do the things we want to do. Yeah, I mean, we can do less things. There's nothing wrong with choosing that as well. So we could say, well, we don't want to tax more. That's absolutely fair. But we also have to do fewer things. So, you know, it's just a math thing. Yeah, I mean, human beings are prone to mistakes, prone to misjudgment, and so, right, you don't always know that the taxes are going to go to the right place. Totally valid criticism, but, you know, how do we decide who decides? Tough one. That's why I live in Murkwater. Night, Casey. Take it easy. You don't want to talk about tax law? Yeah, we don't want to, Tracy. I'm just making general mathematical observations. So we had a choice in my community is all. We needed a dam and we could choose to do it or not to do it. We're allowed to choose either of those things. But because we chose to do it, then everybody had to pay more property taxes. And, you know, in that particular scenario, we did get our money's worth because it was also a matter of safety and all that. There's some tax things I really wish they would change around here. They have a valuation tax for cars. It's absolute robbery. Because what they do is they charge you what the car was worth when it was new. And I'm like, well, this, I have like old cars out in the driveway, right? It's a BMW, right? It's worth like $4,000 right now. But they charged me a tax on it for what it cost in 1988, which was like 34 grand. I'm like, how does that make any sense? So, yeah, definitely taxes can be nonsensical. I've seen it. I have definitely seen it. Why every time, right? This just gets stuck in the ground. Yep. I'll do something else. That shelf is just kind of stuck. Right, Nestle's like one of the most damaging corporate entities on planet Earth. Also not your friend. It's possible that we might not be able to, Tracy. Yeah, we just have to live with the world we created. I mean, all of us, we're just doing the best we can. And that's why we're here on vacation at Murkwater construction site. All right, let's see if we can. I don't know if I don't think I'll be able to finish this bridge. JFK, we have a prohibition against mentioning specific politicians in this chat, so please don't. I don't care. I still don't want to. I don't want any of them mentioned. It's my decision, and I get to make it. We're not here for that. I'm not. Boston Airport, there's nothing left of it. Haha, thanks, Snickerdoodles. I don't like the Brotherhood. I wouldn't go anywhere near them. I'm not a big fan of Dogma. Yeah. Spectacle Island, that's a solid choice. Castle's a good one. I would almost feel safe there. I definitely wouldn't be vacationing at Bunker Hill. Oh, that's a little higher. I'm gonna have to make that go up. All right. I don't mind the Minutemen. They're all right. I was trying to think of an analog, and they're kind of like cops, and they're kind of like neighborhood watch. They're kind of like a, but one thing you can't say, they're definitely paramilitary, right? That's fair to say. Like they're independent paramilitary-ish kind of outfit. Yeah, I mean, I get you. I'm not saying I don't think they're bad, but like, you know, they're fine with. Yeah, I mean, great. It's nighttime and raining again. I mean, look at your choices too. I mean, there aren't many good ones. That's true, Duchess. That's true. Yeah, I get that. I feel that too. All right, everybody out there watching, if you'd like to come in chat and say, hey, we sure would like to hear from you. And if you've enjoyed the stream, giving it a like and subscribing the channel are really great ways to support a very small YouTube channel. Since, you know, I'm just a normal guy with a day job, that kind of support makes a big difference. Well, mostly normal. Man, didn't last 2 seconds before it got dark again. Well, everybody out there watching, that's Murkwater for you. I try to keep it as clear as I can, but man, it's just a rainy, dark settlement. And it doesn't seem to matter sometimes how many times we do this. Yeah, Snicker. We got one part up right there. I just have to do all the wire glitching right there. And this will be the other side in a long while. I don't know that I'll get there today. So let's walk up and take a look at it. All right, let's take a look. Oops. So this is the first half of our bridge, and like I said, it's going to have ghost wires connecting all of these posts and going through here to kind of tie the planks together. So that's what it will try to emulate. I did one of these in my Grey Garden and Somerville, and we have one in our modded sanctuary too, and that one was easier to make because you have a lot more horizontal piece options to choose from. So that's what we're working on here. And we are getting at the home stretch here, finishing up the operation for today. We'll do a few more of these and then we'll name the... Oh, hey, thanks. I didn't know you missed that one. Yeah, that is... I built that around the Fallout Myth, his watchtower. I used it and adapted it to the terrain in the same way that I adapted one of Tango's over there. And it was fun. I enjoyed it. Haha, good. I'm glad. Thank you for saying so, Emma. Emma/4. I never know who is at the helm. Are you passing a phone back and forth, or is it? Or on a computer or something? No problem, Noodle. Get some sleep. Have a good night. You're a trooper. Nobody would fault you for falling asleep at 5 in the morning. I don't know how some of you do it. It's just crazy. Oh, I think I did all of the shelves. All right. Let's do a quick test. All right, fine. All right. We're actually kind of almost there. Well, you know, how many more? 4 or 5 there, maybe 10 more. Probably 10 more, right? We're gonna have to start. Probably just keep it even from here on out. It hasn't. I don't think it's gonna snow here till Sunday night, or sometime Sunday. Don't forget after the stream, if you haven't seen the build I linked at the top, it's really, really good. Well, I guess we can take another walk around here. This was the first thing that we built. Let me turn off the... All right. First thing we built here was around the original structure, and I'm stuck.
Yeah.
And it will be a kind of general store catering to hunting and fishing. The boat has not been named. Oh, thanks, Ozzy. And then the next thing we built was over here. And we named it Tonight. It is a gun store. And I just walked around here, but for the sake of completeness, I'll just do it real quick again. Let's walk up top again and take a look at our bridge and our stairs. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, the colors pop, that's for sure. We still haven't come up with anything to do with this room. Maybe a little guard barracks? That might be good. Yeah, a great rug would really pull the room together. Tie the room together. Alright, yeah, we're looking at our bridge coming together, which will be a rope, kind of rope suspension bridge. Yeah, I think maybe we'll do a little guard barracks in here. And then we'll finish our bridge. Yeah, that'd be good, I think. That sounds perfect. And then we'll finish the bridge. Could do some ghost wiring. But I do believe this is a good place to stop. I appreciate everybody hanging out tonight. As usual, I had a great time. I love it. And I'm glad that everybody can hang out. Especially since we're kind of stuck at home. Some of us. But thank you all. Have a great night. Gotta move over here. Oh, it's actually gonna be sunny, is it? Right when we're leaving, it decides to get sunny. Bye, all. Aw, sorry, Snickers.